Behold, for he is I and I am him. Not they, not them, not we, just me. No need to agree with us and start a movement. Just respect our shit and continue breathing. 4 seasons, 60 plus episodes, dope merch, dope skits, impeccable content, and memorable events. Y'all, and I'm here to collect. Fuck the flowers. I'm talking money. Money for every gem dropped. Back pay for all the blood pressures we've raised, and gratuity for all the consistent laughs. Religiously rude is the highest cut clarity of diamond. Not popular enough to cancel, but dope enough to be copied. This is Benny Blanco catching Carlito slipping before his ride off into the sunset. We here to fuck shit up and disappear. No disrespect though. Love. You're fucking welcome.
How rude.
Now, I'm not in the habit of taking orders from a machine. None of that now. I haven't changed. You're a barbarian, a savage. Go on.
This podcast is brought to you by New Element Entertainment. Shout out to Gifted Hoods, RIP Curve. You can check us out on YouTube, IG, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud. And check out giftedhoods.nyc and smvibesent.com.
Your mother.
Oh, the mother bitch.
We good, man.
Welcome to the latest episode of the Religiously Ruled Podcast. We are joined by Komodo Prez,
I'm back.
Ace the Bearded Dragon,
Greetings and salutations.
Jano Soprano, not so silent permanent guest,
Hello.
CM the COVID Monkey.
Very happy to be here.
And if you're wondering, did we just do back-to-back episodes? Yeah, we took an hour and a half break in between,
Yeah, fuck out of here.
and we right back at it.
We're Slick Vic and the Slickster, and yours truly, World War Z. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Wonderful.
How was that hour break?
It was good.
Refreshing.
I took a shit.
New hour, same me.
Word. What we talking about this hour?
Yo, I got a question for y'all. All right, so we all have significant others in this room.
I have a wife.
Yeah, I
She's
have
not
a wife.
significant.
She's significant to your life.
No, she's an extremity to my life.
Jesus Christ.
I
So-
have an esposa, okay.
If think about the first year you were with this person, and then think about today. If you won the lottery then, or you won the lottery today, would you still be with this person?
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be with y'all.
I wouldn't be answering this question.
If I won a lottery, like I have.
And I'm talking about 500 mil, right? Like, let's
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
I'd definitely be with my wife.
I would
And we
leave
just be
y'all.
balling.
I would leave y'all. My wife could stay. Yeah, I'd be good. She could stay because
She's good.
she's fun.
Run through the
Yeah, she's
possibilities.
good. She's good.
You know what? My wife probably could stay because she might have given me the $5 to play the lotto. It might have been her
That point
money.
you owe.
Because I'm thinking about it like 500 million gonna get you a lot of pussy, but it's not gonna get you a lot of fun, right? Like bitches that you want to keep around you and shit
Yeah.
like that. So it's just like
So
I'm
that
good.
first year, you knew that was the person you wanted to be with for the rest of your life?
I've only had 3 girlfriends my whole life, bro. I was not the boyfriend girlfriend nigga. So yeah, absolutely. At the moment I decide, I want to be in a relationship. Like I ducked relationships, my nigga. Like when I say I know. Shit. I was ducking relationships. This just was out of the range for me. So for me to even want to be in a relationship with somebody, I see a future. I never seen marriage and all. I don't. Do niggas ever see shit like that in their future? Like marriage? That's not a man
It takes
thing.
a lot,
right?
yeah.
it
That's
takes
not
a
a
lot.
male thing, right? To see marriage. You seen marriage? Nope. Okay, I thought this nigga was gonna say
Crept
yeah.
up on you? No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we don't look for shit like that. That's not our end goal.
We good to
right?
just
Like,
chill.
Yeah, I'm cool with. I'm
We
with
together.
you.
Yeah,
So-
like,
so you
we
would've-
good?
So
We
you would
having
have split it
fun?
down the middle back then, no matter what.
I won. She
Yeah.
get to enjoy it with
Yeah,
me.
hell yeah.
Oh, you
You
the
manage
fuck?
the fun.
She got an
baby,
extra
like-
debit card?
Yeah, like she get to enjoy it with me. Like
Oh, so you won't give her any?
give her. Damn, that's foul. Nigga said an allowance. I'm not giving out allowance.
Or
Yeah,
kids
she can get whatever
allowance.
she want, except for half.
Wait, what is she like? What if she gave you the bread? Like, yo, go play the lotto real quick for me.
That's
It's still
different.
my numbers, my head. I did this.
You give her the $5 back.
If that's the case,
That's foul.
If that's the
You
case,
give her
right?
She gave you
anytime-
$5. You give her 5%.
If that's the case, anytime a woman sends you to go do something to somebody else and you do it and get locked up, she should share that time with you. If we doing that. Because then we split
That's mad
everything
deep.
down the line. We split everything
Nah,
down the
that's not
line.
deep. That's
Nah,
regular shit.
if we splitting everything, then we gonna split
taking
everything.
that time for me too. Yeah.
Word.
If
How about
you-
you, CM?
If you knew you got me while I was hustling and shit like that, and I got caught, bitch, you doing some time too, because you wanted all the luxury shit too.
Yeah, let me snitch a little bit so you can be in here with me.
This was an enterprise.
Split
I
that
wasn't doing
time
this by
with me.
myself. You know.
Nah, I think like the first year, like 364 days, I would have definitely be like, here's your half, take care of yourself.
Here's your half.
Yeah.
So you give
That's
it
a
half
lot.
and then
You trust them to
bye.
come
Wait,
back?
wait.
You was in
So
that
you
you was in
rather
that honeymoon
you
phase.
rather leave a chick and give her her leaving you is worth $250?
For a year?
This nigga is out of
You
here.
think she coming back to
Right
you?
ass mind.
You think she coming
Or
back
maybe
to you
50
with
mil.
250 million?
250 million, my nigga. She
Well,
is not sad.
At this point,
You leave. She
You
is not
sad.
sad.
You're the sad one.
Are you fucking shitting
No,
me?
no, not at all.
And
Okay,
she's
it's
gonna
your
do.
money.
And she's gonna do better with her 250 than you
You
are.
gonna have to give her the rest
Probably.
of the 250, your share, the 250.
She could go
to
out
come
and get
back.
another 250 from
See,
somebody
that's what I'm
else.
saying. She don't even
You
gotta
just-
spend her 250.
She just go
She's
rack
worth
up, yeah.
250. Now she gonna go fuck niggas worth 250.
Yeah.
She don't gotta spend her
Yeah,
250.
true.
yeah, I'm be broke.
You lost.
But I wasn't going for the winning. I was
So
just
what are you going for? I'm lost.
just to be.
Just to be a
Be
dummy.
a nice guy.
Are you shitting? Yo, that might be.
The rich bachelor.
That
I
might
don't
be
know.
the wildest shit I ever heard. So this nigga would leave a chick and give her the 250.
Here's half. Bye. Nah.
Like she not gonna just thank you and do better.
What? Leave?
Good.
I'm gonna ask
You're
her when I
paying
get
me to
home.
leave?
She might even have the audacity to be like, just that? That's
Nigga,
it?
don't ask her that when you get home, nigga. You gonna be mad if she has a whole elaborate scheme of what she would do with that money
She definitely does. You know
moment
she
for
does.
moment. Nigga.
You know
You
she
be
does.
tight. She be like 250 to leave you.
I might,
yes.
I might be sleeping in the living room today.
Today, you wouldn't make it through the night, dog, if you did that. She'd be like, yo, here you go.
How about you, Ace?
What was the question?
500 mil.
Would you leave?
Would you leave?
Nah. I got a prenup.
First year,
so,
though.
like,
No,
no,
but like
nah,
first year,
nah,
you win.
Nah, I'm playing. Nah, I wouldn't leave.
I would leave.
Nah, I wouldn't
Yo,
leave.
don't laugh at prenup. Like it's
I think
okay.
I think it's important.
okay.
I think it's an important tool, bro.
Everybody should protect themselves and their sanity and be happy.
See, so I don't have one, but me and my wife, before we got married, we discussed just our visions and how things are gonna go down. So that was as good enough as putting pen to paper, right? She's very.
When
much,
do you have to feel like? Can you do a prenup whenever?
You probably could.
No, the prenup is before the
Can
prenuptial.
you do it if you broke?
But you could probably do some kind of legal paperwork.
Oh,
afterwards.
absolutely.
No, I know that's what it is. But
Afterwards.
is there any type of paperwork like after you're married that?
Yo,
I'm sure you could.
So-
That has to
a
be.
degree.
so marriage, and I'm not speaking for all women, but marriage helps some women feel secure about their situation and safe, right? So if a prenup does
Some
the
men
same,
too.
if a prenup makes a man feel the same way, then this shit. Why do we frown upon shit like not we, but why do women frown upon shit like that?
From what
Well,
I've
some women
seen-
understand it.
Yeah, but from what I've seen is like that by doing it, they feel the man is anticipating something going wrong in the relationship.
Ain't nothing wrong with covering your bases.
Yeah,
bro. Like
I don't see nothing like it's still my life. Like I gotta still feel secure in my system of life.
ain't nobody got a better plan than a woman. Like,
I'm
they
not
always
richer.
have
First off,
A, B, and C's.
Word.
So, just because I
That's
got
why
my
we
plan
need 'em,
B,
'cause we ain't
that's-
got no
Just because
plan.
I got my plan B don't mean nothing. I stop there. Women will tell you what they're gonna wear 3 weeks from now. You know, at an event.
they ain't lying.
that,
How
know,
much weight they need to
yeah,
lose
like
in the next couple
whole
months.
Everything shebang. I'm just like, if I make it there, I'll throw something together. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, but see, that's the thing, right? Like, a man break up with a woman in that moment, right? Women mentally check out months before they break up with you. That she already know, like, yo, fuck this nigga, I'm tired of his shit anyway.
can't wait till
and
it's
she's just
over.
mustering up all the strength, and then by the time she tells you she's done with you,
Been done.
she
already got a
she
whole-
executed her plan
Oh,
B
yeah,
already.
dog,
she already
she got a furnished place.
Yeah, she been fucking a
all
FedEx
that.
guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't blame men for having prenuptial
And-
set up for them. Like,
And not to say that would only be a man. Some women might
Women,
want
yeah.
one too.
You
right?
know-
'Cause-
you know,
yeah, 'cause
I-
women
but I
take
think-
care of some niggas.
Right.
So if you
All right,
got your
so-
situation straight, protect yourself. That
I'm
is not
I'm
exclusive
a
to men.
giving dude, so like I don't care
Yeah,
about
we
none of
know,
that shit.
Mr. 250.
I'll do it. No, you know,
It's crazy.
because for me, it's this. Like, all right, like obviously with all that money, you're gonna do X amount, right? But at the same time, it's like, yo, it doesn't matter. Like, I personally wouldn't do a prenup. If I was worth 500 mil, and maybe I would be different if I had that and think different. But the type of person I am,
It's
I would just be like,
it's gonna take you one divorce to change your mind.
and it might. Maybe the
what I mean?
second one would be will get fucked.
After that first one, you're
But that first one is not getting a prenup.
So
Got you. That's
I had a verbal agreement as well as a damn near written agreement with my wife when we first was together, and I had asked her to come stay with me and stuff like that. I let her know, like, yo, being that you left your situation to come stay with me, if this shit don't work out, I got $6,000 for you. So
Niggas
you-
pay
you
off.
can have- No, so like if it don't work out and she gotta leave, it's fucked up for her to leave her whole situation and come stay with me and then leave with nothing.
Like,
right?
she
gotta
leaving
figure
on a
out-
promise.
well,
Yeah.
you were just
I would just make sure she-
reimbursing her for her.
So that was a hood
For-
prenup.
That would be like
was a hood-
yo,
a hood
if
prenup.
If she needed to go
The hood
get
nut.
an apartment
Hood
real
nut.
quick,
right,
or
like
something,
reimbursing
yo,
for
here you
like
go.
for any potential issues. Like
because
you-
I
you
believe
got
in that.
it.
Like yo, you shouldn't leave somebody you give a fuck about just unless they cheated. Like if you did some foul shit, then you get treated foul. But if we just didn't work out, then yo, here's a couple $1,000s, so you're not struggling to get back on your feet.
But
and
where
just make your situation
you
easy.
putting her at 138 Alexander, or you putting her in Westchester?
It's her money.
It's
That's
her,
her
yeah,
That's
wherever
the
she
shit,
need to
word.
go. Wherever she need to go. I'm not putting nobody nowhere.
Go with the 6,000. Take you.
she could be like 6 years in 138.
That is true. You ain't even lying. Yo, what was some wild shit that y'all parents used to say when y'all were young that was either dead wrong or foul and wouldn't be
Boom.
accepted?
Just talk about the TV shit.
What
If
TV
you sit
shit?
too close to the
The
TV, you're gonna go blind.
Bullshit.
I ain't never
Is-
go
are you
blind.
sure
Bull-
it's
no,
bullshit?
it's bullshit. It's
Bro, I'm
bullshit.
2010,
Is it?
and I
Googled
sat
it.
in front of that shit.
I googled it. It's
Look.
bullshit.
I feel
Word?
like
It's bullshit.
Look, see, you still thinking it's wrong.
I still think,
still
yeah.
think-
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you,
you,
my
kids.
mom said.
I'm telling you,
Look
kids.
that shit up. It is 1,000,000%
You know what
bullshit.
it is? It's just annoying when somebody covering the middle of the TV. Like, yo, back the fuck up.
That's
Everybody
all you
can
have
watch
to
TV.
say. That's all you gotta say is like, yo, back up, stupid. We gotta. The rest of us gotta watch TV too.
How about I feel like we mentioned this like in the early season, but the light when you turn on the light at nighttime in the car, like you not it's illegal to have the light on inside the car.
Oh,
Is
Why
that
nighttime.
true, or did they say that? It's my fucking
All right, so
car.
I thought it was illegal.
I thought it was illegal too.
Nah, you're like it
wait,
don't
while
matter.
you driving?
That's
While you
weird.
driving?
Yeah, while you're
It's
driving.
my
driving.
fucking car, and it comes with a light fixture in it. What the fuck do you mean?
Yo, you know what
First
it
of
is?
all, what? How you gonna get? Like, what's the charge?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
oh,
like, I
nigga,
have
your
no
lights
idea.
nigga, you can see shit in your car,
Yeah, like
right? Like,
I don't
don't
that
know.
always confused me.
can I get in trouble for? I'm like, yo, I want to see everything in my car. Like, I'm just leave this on.
I'm afraid of the dark, nigga. I'm afraid of the
Yeah,
dark.
I'm scared of the dark.
Scared of the dark. I'm driving this night. I'm
That's,
scared of the dark.
that's not a real phobia,
Right? Like, yeah.
It is.
What they
Scared
gonna
of the
say to you?
fucking
Like,
dog.
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
drive with
don't
the
know.
lights
That's-
on
I used to
hear that
inside
all
and
the time.
outside of this car.
We got to Google that
Yo,
one
turn
too.
the light off. Is the cops gonna pull us over?
Uh-huh.
Like, what?
And you be panicking.
Yeah, like turn the
I mean, but if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about anyway. But
I guess you don't want to also.
I got a good one. My mom will be put in jail today, all right, for this one. If you get hurt, I'm going to fuck you up. That was my mom's favorite
this
one.
is true.
My mom used to tell me, calm down, because if you get hurt, I'm going to fuck you up.
But some people really be fucking their kids up for getting hurt.
Nigga, I was on, think about
That's
it. You
like-
want to have fun. And you like, yo, if I get hurt, I gotta hold in.
And that's
all
a risk
tears,
of having
all that
fun.
Well,
that's a risk of walking up down the
That's
street.
your
You're
fucking
gonna-
That's also
kid.
like
Hold on.
if you come home and you lost a fight, I'm whooping your ass, right?
That's
Like,
another crazy
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
I didn't get that. It's if
you didn't fight back?
If you ain't fight back, I'm fucking you up. And the worst part about that was like, it's not if you don't fight back, I'm fucking you up. If you don't fight back, we fucking you up. That was down the line. Cousins, brothers, all types of shit. Like that shit was down the line. So it's just like I was looking at niggas like, yo, I'm about to lose, but
At least
I'm
you
gonna
ain't
make
get your ass
sure I
beat, yeah.
fight, yeah, because I don't want the rest of my family to. Fuck
Is it
me
the
up.
same thing with in that same line of like if you, what is it? If you, what the fuck is it? If I, oh, it hurts me to hurt you.
Oh, this gonna hurt me more.
Nah,
than
that's,
it's
hurt
gonna hurt
that's
me
an
more.
abusive
This
person.
ass whooping.
You
is gonna
lying
hurt me.
motherfucker, you
know?
stop. All right? But wait.
Oh, I hit you because I love you.
One thing I will be real about is being verbally tough on a kid does hurt sometimes.
Hurt too.
Cause you don't feel like or don't want to say certain things.
Word.
And you have to. Like, cause I remember like training this kid, real good kid, but like terrible focus and just shitty attitude. But I'm like, I didn't want to give up on him because I know that's how just society is with people like that, right?
Damn,
so
Vic.
I had to give
Message. Love those who are hardest to love.
One day he really pissed me off with like just being on bullshit on my time. You know what I mean? And it's just like I had to let the nigga know, like I had to just let him know, like, yo, society don't give a fuck about you. And look how you moving around. Like you gonna be exactly what they want you, what they expect of you.
What a
Like
crackhead.
yeah.
Positive reinforcement though.
And I was just telling him, I'm like, yo, everything you think is real, everything you think is a problem right now, that shit don't mean nothing. In 5 years, you're gonna look back at this and wish you had these issues. In 10 years, you're gonna look at this and say, what the fuck was I complaining about? I'm like, yo, the people you look up to that you think are tough or you think real, like these niggas ain't shit. That's why you still got access to them. You know what I mean? And I was going off on him, and
Did
I
he cry?
felt bad. Yeah, his eyes was watering, son. And because I just had enough of his shit, bro. Like this little nigga was throwing tantrums, all types of shit, and he's like 15. He was 15 years old, and I'm just like, yo. At first, I was like, this nigga ain't my kid, so I like he do this shit again, I'm done with him. And then after that, I was just like, I'm like, yo, nobody gonna keep it real with him. But the fucked up shit is I seen the good in him. But like that's the first time where it's like, yo, this is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Cause like I could tell an adult all of that shit. Like I don't mind telling adults like the real, but kids, it's like breaking their innocence. Like when they think the world is like this,
You're hurting them emotionally.
it's just like nah.
Yeah,
nigga,
but that's
there's
not
this
hurting
much
them because
space.
they moving around like with a fantasy world.
Yeah.
But you know that they
benefits
haven't
them in
dealt
the
with
long
that.
run.
It's not always our job to be revealing the rest of the world to these young niggas.
That's true
bro.
too.
That's
You're not the
sometimes it
parent.
is. No, but sometimes it is. Sometimes you
Well,
put in
the
those
parents
it
not
could
doing
be
it.
helpful, right? But like the fucked up shit is like I don't know how that nigga went home that day and looked at his family, right? Like he could have looked at him like, yo, y'all ain't shit.
That was an
Shit,
eye opener.
like, you know what I mean?
Oh, well.
So imagine. Like,
Oh
yeah.
well.
That's why. So I'm like, I don't know, but that shit. And then one time I told a nigga, we was playing ball and we was talking shit back and forth, and he was like, you a bum. I was like, your daddy a bum. I was like, your daddy don't even love you. And the nigga was like, I don't care. And I felt like shit. Real shit. Yo,
He said that out of hurt, though.
grown.
He said that out of hurt.
He was grown, so I didn't expect that. And I had to apologize.
You knew right there
Nigga.
he didn't have a dad.
The next day I had to apologize to this nigga. I'm like, I seen him. I was like, it was good. He was like, what's good? I was like, yo, I was dead wrong for yesterday. I apologize. And he looked at me. He was like, nah, it's cool, bro. I'm like, nah, it ain't. I said, cause I see that shit really touch the spot. I said, nah, I was joking. I said, but yo, my fault. Like, and I after that, I was just like,
Damn.
nah, but yo, I
If you would
never
have hugged
seen
him,
him.
you was gonna cry.
Why he don't want me?
Yo, cause damn, he said I don't care till his daddy's a bum and his daddy don't know.
You know he got raised by his uncle.
The funny shit is I was like, your daddy a bum, nigga. I was like, your daddy ain't shit. Like talking basketball wise, I was like, your daddy ain't shit. He can't fuck with me. And he was like, my daddy a bust your ass. I was like, your daddy don't love you.
I don't care.
Nigga said, I don't care. I was just like, that's when I knew I was wrong. I was like, all right, this is not funny no more. Like, this nigga daddy really don't fuck with him.
Nigga, uncheck that box.
I said, damn, I
Like,
fucked
alright.
up, so I'm foul for
I
that.
won't. I won't
Yo,
say that.
another shit going quickly back to parents telling you some bullshit is that Vicks Vapor Rub fix anything.
Everything. Oh God.
They used to have you smelling like.
Oh, your nose is clogged. Put some in your nose. Oh, this
Yo,
weird
some
shit,
people,
son.
I ain't
Caribbeans
gonna lie.
put that shit in hot water and make you a vapor rub tea.
I'm not gonna hold
What?
Oh, tea to drink.
tea to
That's crazy.
drink?
I ain't gonna lie. Wife
shit.
put some vapor and some water and had me over that
Yo,
shit in a
so
pot
that
with
shit
a towel
works.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
That
You
shit dead
think-
ass work.
No, that
They,
works.
they did it for everything.
Not in a
It's
pot
to
to
fix
drink,
everything.
nigga.
It's a fix for everything.
So if
It
you
is.
got syphilis,
Put on your dick.
Dip your dick in vapor rub water.
Just stir it around.
I guess I got to get to this godforsaken topic because CM has wanted this topic for like 6 months already.
Jesus Christ.
Would you like to go ahead and speak on this whole godparent
Set it off.
situation and what it means to you, and go ahead and express everything about this whole godparents,
Go.
so I can
what's
ruin
the-
this for you.
What's the? So you just want my idea of it?
No, you want to speak about godparents,
I
like
forgot-
the
I forgot-
responsibilities,
Right.
the
Okay.
age,
So
all of that.
so
All right, so
so
start
this is what
from the
I said.
beginning. Somebody asked you, "Yo, I want you to be the godfather."
This is how it started. So first of all, I became a godfather first when I was like, I don't know.
This nigga doesn't believe in God. I just want y'all to know that. But
Yeah. Between 18
you
and
a
like
godfather,
22.
okay.
Facts. Because that's what they call it.
that's what they call you. All right, now this is getting even better.
You just a substitute.
Then I became a godfather again when I was 23.
Again, somebody else
Ask
knows
me.
that this nigga don't believe in God. Ask
Yeah.
this nigga to be a godfather.
All right, what?
And then now.
I'm gonna pause real quick. What does godfather like? What is that term?
So this is my thing. So godfather to me.
No. Yeah, tell me what you
Right,
think
to
so
me-
I can tell you
Yeah.
what the real definition is.
Well, to me, it's more of first of all, you're just like another uncle. Is in essence, I think, right? As kids view you, but also the responsibility I think changes, in the sense of like you have a father, but you also have somebody you can go to. That
Plan B.
yeah, you're a plan B.
You're the backup.
Yes,
My understanding is if your kids die, they go to the godparents.
Your Plan B.
no,
But-
that's
that's-
actually
that's-
1,000% wrong.
yeah. I know that's not a thing.
No, like you could agree, like yeah.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
take
you
your
can't.
kids.
No.
Oh, you can't. All right.
Family first, and then if the whole family died, then they can have a conversation with you.
Okay.
If everybody says no, then they can have a conversation with you.
And you could, I know you could apply to become a
Legal
foster
guardian.
parent or legal guardian.
yes.
And the
yes,
parent
yes.
has to, the family has,
has to sign off. Yes.
But on the flip side, I think that too many young people are being asked to be godparents. Like I had no business being a
It's a
godparent.
trendy thing.
Who they
It
supposed
is.
to? Who,
Now it's a trend.
But if you have a kid young, who you supposed to ask?
Somebody older. That's what I'm saying. So if you have a kid and you're 22, right, and you're gonna baptize your kids,
Don't ask
yeah,
your
the godparent
22-year-old
shouldn't.
friend.
That's what I'm
who
saying.
You're probably not gonna be friends with him. Probably.
Right.
In my family, they're usually a family member. So
Right. With me too.
All right, so you let me know if you're done. If you want me to break down the legal.
Nah, yeah, go
aspect.
ahead.
All right, so now we're gonna go into what an actual godfather
Set
is,
it
right?
off.
To be a godparent means absolutely shit because you are a spiritual advisor. That's what you are. That's what you're looked upon as a spiritual advisor, not physical, nigga. You can be there in spirit for these kids, right? You have zero responsibilities because that is not your kid. So if that parent don't fuck with you no more, and they tell your kid, they tell their kid not to fuck with you either,
That's over.
it's over. You ain't got no rights as a godparent. You
and
have
there's no contract to sign.
No,
as a-
you have because
It's
under
all based
God
on word.
is not in court. Like that shit don't work in court. Like yo, me and God, us
It's-
and
it's
God.
more
had
of a
a
just a
That's
feel
why
good.
it's Godfather, because it's an oath under God.
So look, you
It's a
have
feel-good
zero
thing.
rights, right? So if the parent just be like, yo, he dead, and the
can't
kid
beat
just
their
like,
kids?
"Ah, he dead. Nope, you can't do none of that shit. You
Damn.
got zero responsibilities, right? So then it's a spiritual advisor, right? So like overseer type shit.
So a big
basically
brother.
you dead to them.
So a big brother, you could be.
Nah, basically you get to say shit out loud and they choose to listen or not. That's really it. And then look, this is the funny shit, right?
I ain't listening to that
So,
nigga.
You know my daddy.
yo, what's up with this nigga always breaking shit?
Yo, son.
So- So then you have godparents, right? My favorite part about this is how serious niggas take a role that really doesn't mean much, right? Like, it actually means nothing because we don't all believe in the same shit any fucking way, right? When uncles and you know close friends have the same access and fucking more influence anyway. Like a nigga that you see once in the blues not gonna have the same influence and hold on somebody that you see all the time.
Correct.
Like y'all,
Right.
like y'all with my son. Like if I said somebody in another state that I grew up with is gonna be his godfather, You think he gonna respect them more than he respect y'all, knowing that he's gonna be around y'all and see y'all and have
No,
relationships
absolutely
with y'all
not.
more?
Word,
So
I'm gonna be
that's
like, yo,
why-
Lex, tell your godfather to suck my dick. he probably gonna do it.
He be like, yo, he said, my uncle said. But that's what I'm saying. So it's like, but and then I always looked at it like this, like, imagine, like, falling in love with somebody else's child, right? Taking care of them, being there and all of that shit, and then niggas just cut ties with you, right? Like you and the parent
Should be rough.
and then cut ties, and now it's
You
just
really
like
have that relationship.
I've heard
with
of
the
that.
kid.
I've
and
heard
now,
that happen.
So now it's like now you just the stepdaddy who got left, and you don't get the like. There's nothing that you all the shit you did don't mean nothing. It don't exist. It doesn't. So that's why I'm like, yo, that godparent shit it's a foul setup.
It's dicey.
It's a foul because I like that family shit is more important. Where it's like, because then, like I know for you, your godson is actually family, right? So it's like that that's your family.
Yeah.
So it's like your godson, regardless of whatever relationship you and his moms end up having, if it would ever get rocky, like that's family. So he's
around.
always
Yeah, he around.
you always have access to him. If a nigga is not family,
It makes it harder, and that's why to say yes or no, I think it depends too. If as an adult, if you want to do it. As a kid, my first one, it was just like, all right, cool, and that's my nephew, and then the second one was like, oh, that's cool. Like I just got, with I think we might have been married. Yeah, we were married, and it was like, all right, you're asking a married couple to do it. It's a big deal.
yeah. My mom's had
And
asked
I
me.
went to shit.
My mom, she was like, "Who you gonna?" I'm like, I was like, one, I don't believe in none of that shit. Like I said, and how I'ma choose one? I got a great group of niggas around me. Like I got great men around me, and my homegirls and her homegirls. I'm like, I can't ask. Like I would have. They got to put something better in the system where it's like, yo, these are the elder spokesmen for y'all. Like you know what I mean? Like here are the people that are your community leaders, nigga. Like if I'm sick or
Are we
I
the-
can't do something, like these are the niggas that you better listen to.
Are we the Lord's people?
Yeah, there you go.
It's just some ritualistic shit.
That's
like,
what, yeah, it's just like, but that's the thing. It's just like we
you just be standing there. You don't even say nothing when you becoming the godfather. You're like, you in silence, like
yo, bro.
your baby getting splashed with
I'm
holy
a
water.
I'm a deadbeat godfather. So, like somebody asked me when I was 20 years old, 19. I was like 19, 20 years old. Somebody asked me, me and this nigga don't even really rock like that, and I got nothing but love for his kids, but it's just like I don't see them niggas. They don't know me. I don't know them. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I'm not about to compete with the parent
Whoever's been around
to because my whole thing is like, yo, I gotta call him to speak to them. I don't want to speak to that nigga. And then like,
Also, what if the godfather cooler than your pops than your real father?
that's actually what it is. I'm way cooler. But that's the thing, like, and then like that's like
you were my daddy.
and then niggas you don't really like rock with too heavy or have like really much in common with, like them niggas, because niggas grow apart all the time. Like, that's why I don't think a decision like that, like you said, should be made at a young age like that. And if it is, you just got to be okay with like, yo, Godfather don't mean nothing anyway.
Yeah.
But like, for niggas that make that decision when they older and those are close friends, that does mean more, right? Like those are people you're gonna be with and shit like that. But like young, one time a nigga was like, yo, you could call your godson sometimes. I'm like, I looked at the nigga like, suck
What's
dick.
his name again?
Like, you know what I mean? Like who? Because my whole thing is like, yo, me and you don't rock. Don't throw this little nigga in the mix. Like, I ain't got no issue with young boy. Like, I want him to grow, be healthy, successful, all of that shit. You kick rocks.
Yo, parents pick godparents so they can have their kids get more gifts.
Gifts,
at Christmas.
all
Yeah,
yo, but
real
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like, why do niggas be so anxious to pick up those responsibilities? Like, damn, this nigga ain't got no real father. Like, that's because that's a single mother's heaven.
Godparents.
Godparents? That's a single mother's heaven. Like, oh, this nigga is about to buy you the new PlayStation, the new this, the new. That's why I'm like, yo,
I've seen that.
Why
Yeah,
nigga? Like,
yeah.
don't be in a rush to pick up responsibilities. Yo, love that kid, fuck that kid. You
Yo,
know what I mean?
godparents. But that's some
I
magical
love
shit.
you, but yo, you not mine.
That's some magical shit. You get this sense of
My
responsibility.
nigga,
shit.
you are basically like long distance father. Nigga, you are basically like just a sponsor. You're a child
Yeah.
sponsor at that point. Like, I sponsored this child.
Yeah,
He
I'm
gets-
just here for financial
he gets
purposes.
gifts and money from me. I sponsor
That's all
him.
the godparents
This
do.
nigga don't even call me for my birthday.
Word.
He don't wish me a happy birthday or a happy Father's Day or nothing. Like,
Damn.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we gotta stop being so hellsprung on these things and just be like, yo, if you got access to a kid and you get to be around them and shit, then yeah, you know, you don't gotta be their godfather. You are pivotal. You're already a pivotal person in their life.
Yeah, you don't. Again, with the title
The
shit, you
label,
don't need
yeah.
a title.
You
Like
don't need that
you're
shit.
just somebody important in this family.
It sounds nice, but it until he around his daddy and his daddy ain't shit, but because that's his daddy, he like, yo, I fuck with him more because this is my daddy. And you like, nigga, all this shit I did for you, you about to go run to this nigga and hug him first? Fuck your daddy, nigga. He ain't get you no PlayStation.
Word. He came to me for that.
Yeah, that's real shit. Anybody else got another topic?
Nah.
And that's our show, folks.
Word to curve.
Word to curve.
A lot of times it ain't about what you want to hear, it's about what you need to hear, you fucking see. Now listen up, it's the Religiously Rude Podcast. Tune in every motherfucking time you see this drop. Don't be a fucking bitch. Spread the fucking word. Tell a friend to tell another friend to tell his baby mother, motherfucker. Living you nothing but ill, raw shit. He's gotta pacify you, cause man, put a bobo in your mouth, man. Giving you knowledge, take that shit home with you, man. Pass that shit on to somebody else, you fucking stupid idiot. Yeah, you're a stupid motherfucker, and nobody told you that, and that's why the fuck you listening, cause that's what you need to hear. Straight up, but I love every single one of y'all though, for real. All the supporters, man, I motherfucking love you. Tell your mother I love her. Give your mother a kiss on her forehead for me. Straight up, it's the Religiously Rude Podcast, you fucking